Hello and welcome back to the Kehoe Chiro Corner. So, what is health? Right? Big question. Well, the World Health Organization defines health as the optimum state of physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmities. So, I want to break that definition down a little bit. The first component is the balance component. It's the complete physical, mental, and social well-being, right? A lot of people focus just on their physical health, right? Their physical well-being. That's the part that we see. That's the part that projects to the outside world and the part that most people are fixated on. But it's all about balance. It's about the physical, the mental, and the social. So typically people sort of focus on one area more than the other, or maybe two of them and kind of neglect the third. But a lot of people struggle finding that balance. So some examples of this are, people that are so fixated on their physical health, right? They're so fixated maybe on exercising, right? They're sort of almost obsessed or addicted to working out. Now, exercising is important. You have to stay active to stay healthy. There's no questions about that. But it can get to the point where people are so fixated on wanting to get their workout in that it stresses them out if they can't get it in, right? If they can't fit a workout into a day, it starts to affect their mental health. Or they'll sacrifice maybe their social health and ignore friends or family just to go get a workout in, right? It affects that balance. Another example is, it's kind of become more of a big thing, but an obsession with healthy eating. And it's become so common, really, that people have named it. And they've named it orthorexia nervosa, which is just the fixation on constant healthy eating. Now, again, healthy eating is super important. You have to pay attention to what's going on in your body, but not at the expense of your mental health. So these areas all sort of cross over, right? Having poor mental health, if somebody's suffering from depression, for example, that can cross over into their physical health. They don't want to be active. You tend to eat worse if you're kind of feeling down in the dumps, and then it also affects the social aspect. So you just either want to remain isolated, or you're fixated on wanting to always have people around you, right? These are all interlaced, which is why it's so incredibly important to work to find a balance between the physical, the mental, and the social. See, that's what I try to do. I, care about, my health and what I'm eating and how much I'm exercising, but I don't do those things at the expense of my mental health or my social health, right? I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm always working to find a balance. That's an important part of my life, and I think should be an important part of anybody's life, is just to strike a balance. Not too much, not too little, just the right amount. Now, the second part of that World Health Organization definition that I read was that that health just isn't just the absence of disease or infirmities. So just because somebody looks good, feels good, or hasn't been, diagnosed with any sort of disease, does not necessarily mean that they're completely healthy, right? There's a difference between, disease and health, or lack of disease and health. Those aren't the same thing. So everyone can always be striving to be more healthy, because no one is perfect in all three of those areas that I was just talking about. Everyone can find something in their life, whether it's in their physical health, their emotional health, or their social health, that you can work to achieve and get better and work towards that ideal. Now, it's pretty much impossible to get to the ideal health, right? 100% in all of those areas. That's unrealistic. But what you should be doing is working to strike that balance and be working towards getting closer to that optimum health. And the cool thing is that I think that chiropractic sort of can potentially encompass all three of those areas: the physical, the mental, and the social. Um, the physical, in the direct fact that chiropractic care helps the body function better and just creates an overall stronger body and a better physical health. And when you're in better physical health, that crosses over right away into your mental health. You feel better, you're functioning better, you don't have any pain, you just live a better life, and you tend to be happier. And then the social part is that I think a good chiropractic office should create a sense of community, right, and a sense of comfort. And I want to be the doctor that people actually look forward to going to. Most people dread going to their doctor or their dentist or anything like that. Nobody really wants to do that, but I want to be someone that people look forward to coming to because it adds value to their physical, their mental, and their social well-being. I want to be somebody that people can talk to and trust. So that's my message for today. Work towards that balance, right? If you see that you're lacking in one area, create a game plan and try to get closer to your optimum health. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.